So first we need to dice up our chicken, and then I'm gonna cook the chicken and the beef at the same time. There we go. Guys, so today is meal prep time. I'm gonna be making spicy chicken with rice and white people burritos. So I'll be making this for 5 portions for lunch and for dinner. So in total at Kohl's I spent $37.50, and at the farmer's market where I get meat and fruit I spent $31.50. So that's a total of, let me see if I can do math, what, $69 for lunch and dinner for basically the whole week. And so it's our first time meal prepping on our outside kitchen. So we're quite excited. Just gonna cut it into some cubes because it'll go nice and good with our rice and our sauce. Guys, so I got my chicken all cut up, I got my beef. So this is what we're gonna be making is spicy chicken mala I got from Kohl's. I'm gonna be making that with our new rice cooker. Don't mind the mess. We just got a rice cooker and we're just getting our finishing setup for our outdoor kitchen. So I've got rice. Actually, I need to put that into cook. I've got rice cooking. I got my chicken chopped up. I've got my beef for my white people burritos. So let's get this going then. Let me just show you how. So I got just some tortillas from Kohl's, and then I used the Kohl's Mexican seasoning, and I had it last week and it was pretty good. So I'm gonna rock with that again. Some refried beans, Mexican cheese, and then I also got some migering for days that I don't eat the chicken and rice. So I think it was $69, let's just call it $70, and I've got 10 to 12 meals. These burritos, that's gonna be all for my work week. That's 5 burritos easy. This chicken, that'll be, I don't know, this is almost a kilo of chicken, so probably 2 to 4 meals, depending how much I eat that day. And just waiting for this to heat up and we'll get cooking. Let's get it going. No, it's from the electric. It's just some extra stuff on there that just needs to get burnt off. Yes, it is. Okay. All right, where's the tongs? There we go. This is what I'm looking for. We're still trying to get this all sorted out. There we go. Nice. Chicken going already. That's nice. That's looking good. There's my rubbish bag here. The gun's gonna be making pad thai. It's a bit messy, but we're figuring it out as we go. Just trying to mix this up in a pot. I think we can do it, I believe. All right. Well, I'm gonna finish cooking this meat up, and then we'll get in when we add the spices and sauces. So it looks like the beef and the chicken both are pretty much all the way cooked. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the seasonings. Boom. I got 2 packets of each because they're both kilo of meat. Mexican seasoning from Kohl's, less than $2. I had it last week. I'm really missing real Mexican food. Yes, I'm saying that from someone from California. We have real Mexican food, not just in Mexico, but adding the 2nd pack of that Mexican seasoning. Stir that puppy up, get it nice and yummy looking. It's incredible. How much I miss Mexican food. Being from California, obviously we have a lot of good taquerias, and you can get burritos and tacos. I didn't realize the rest of the world, besides Mexico and some parts of South America, you come to Australia or in Europe, good luck finding good Mexican food. It's usually just like what I'm making, white people version of Mexican food, and then they call it Mexican food. Yeah, mix that all up. Boom. Toss these away. Let me bring this over here. Cool. Now, let's add this. You ever actually had this yet? This spicy chicken mala. I think Gun usually, she says it's good, so it's usually a good sign. It's gonna be embarrassing when she makes her food compared to mine. You're gonna be like, oh, Jesus, why don't you just eat her food? That's what people always say to me. Why don't you just eat her food? So I do, but I can't eat it all the time. The rice is still cooking, that's good to know. Boom, 2nd package in there. Boom, oh, that nice yummy sauce. Do now, mix this around, and then I'm gonna actually lower this so it can kind of simmer. Get in all the juices. Okay, they're working like how I want it, so let's use the tongs. Get this motherfucker out the way. Get in there. As you can see, I bled that fucking chicken, so all the water came out. Probably gonna get flamed from my cooking, but I do not care. And $70, and I'm getting lunch and dinner for the week. It's really good, because in the morning, we usually start about 8:30 for work. And so me and Gun have been going to the gym in the morning at like 6. So for breakfast, I usually just have a protein shake and an apple. And so now I'll have some yummy dinner food. Okay, that simmer for a few minutes and then go from there. Okay, both the meats are done. So now the last step I need to do is just heat up my refried beans, assemble my burritos, then those will be done. And yeah, just waiting on the rice, and then my chicken and rice will be done. So let's get those beans going. That just takes a minute and we'll be almost done. Okay, Beans are done heating up. I'm still waiting on the rice, so I'm just gonna leave this chicken here. But now it is time to assemble our burritos. So let's get all set up for that. Okay, like the 8 wraps, I'm gonna use 5 for lunch, and well, some are probably gonna break, so we'll make some doubles. So, I already ripped one. Baka. Anyways, let's open that more, maybe that's the fucking issue. Pull this puppy out, slap her down, and yeah, let's give it a go. So first, I wanna make this into 5 burritos. Meat on there. I'm gonna get flamed for how I roll this, but let's see if I can do it. It's gonna be a bit full, I think. Well, that's okay. Boom. Get some beans. The first one I make is always just way too much, so let's just see how that goes. Boom. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have gotten some like liver or something. It's gonna be a mess, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Some cheese down. Boom. More, why not? Love me some cheese. Okay, let's give this a go. Okay, I'm worried this is gonna get messy. I should have put something under this now that I think about it. This is gross, I know, I don't care. Okay, put this down here. Boom. So yeah, I put that tortilla there. That's why I ripped it. Okay, give it a go. Oh, shit. All this grease is coming out. Gan, I need help. That was a fail. Gan, can you bring a chopping board, please? No? Chopping board now, please, please. Jesus Christ, I fucked that. Okay, next one will be better. This one's all fucked. And what I'm gonna do is fuck you, do it like this. Okay, should have probably used chopping board from the beginning instead of getting grease on the fucking mat. Now I'm just gonna have to clean that, but that's all right. Squeeze that in. Hopefully I can fit all 5 in there. That's my goal. What the fuck? Whatever, give it a go. Attempt number 2. We're on to attempt number 2. Let's hope I don't make a fucking mess like number 1. If I remember last week, the exact same thing happened. First one, shit. Then after, got a little... Should tuck that in more next time. Better. Boom. No. Fuck me. Juices are flying out. Honestly, it's just gonna be messy. I don't care at this point. Okay. There being so many juices last time. Maybe I shouldn't have put some... I think I put oil. I didn't mean to put oil. Jesus, I'm making a fucking mess. What can you do? Go again. It's gonna be a big one, so I'm gonna need 2 tortillas. I can already see it happening. It's gonna be a goddamn mess. Okay. I totally fucked this. Not gonna lie. This is all fucked. 2 tortillas, because I can. Maybe, guys, I think for next week and going forward, I'm a 2 tortilla kind of guy. Fuck it. I can do it this way. The other way, not so much. Boom. There you have it. 5 portions of burritos for the week. My hands are a fucking mess. Okay, it's done. So we're just gonna put that in. Maybe less messy because the burritos was a fail. Yeah, get all those juices. Yeah, there's more like it. But yeah, I think for those burritos, I think I'm gonna use 2 tortillas per burrito because I'm fitting like a kilo of meat and a bunch of beans and cheese and stuff in there. So maybe I should do myself a favor and not try and overstuff it in 1 tortilla. Okay, and rice is done here. Gun said it's good, so since she's Asian, she knows how to make rice and she gets the approval. That means the rice is good. So let's just fill this up and then, yeah, meal prep for the whole week for lunch and dinner.